Welcome back to another Matty Ice Reviews. And tonight, guys, we are doing another soda review. Tonight's soda is going to be a new take on an old classic. So if you watched Super Bowl LIV, they actually had some pretty good commercials, a couple okay ones, but one of my favorites had Bryan Cranston in it, and he was kind of doing the Shining thing, and it had Mountain Dew Zero. That's their new thing, and I actually found it. Now, if you don't know, Mountain Dew Zero is a 0-calorie, zero-sugar soda. I'm a big fan of Coke Zero. I think Coke Zero tastes amazing for having no sugar. Now, it's questionable with all those chemicals in there, what they're doing to your body, but if you want to skip on the sugar, you're watching your sugar intake, Coke Zero is a phenomenal product if you want the taste there as well, because I think that tastes pretty darn close to Coca-Cola, whereas like Diet Coke, I don't think that tastes a thing like Coca-Cola. It's absolutely horrible. And same thing with Diet Pepsi. I really don't like the flavor of Diet Pepsi. So I was curious how Mountain Dew Zero would taste. I've had some other Zero sodas, like Sprite Zero and Mellow Yellow Zero. Ugh, absolutely horrible. Something about the lemon lime and these low-calorie sweeteners that just does not work. So let's look at this one. 0 calories, okay. Truth in advertising so far. 0 fats, 70 milligrams of sodium, so 3% of that is this bottle. We've got 0 carbs and 0 sugar and 0 protein. So they're not lying. There's almost 0 of everything in here. So if it's 3% sodium, what's the rest of the soda? Water, maybe? Chemicals? All right, what's actually in here? Carbonated water, citric acid, natural flavors, potassium benzoate, citrus pectin, aspartame. There's our sweetener number 1. And we've also got caffeine and sucralose, another sweetener. And yeah, that's all it really says on here. There's a couple other random things, but they're preservers and things to keep it in solution. Okay, so let's open her up. Let's see what this thing smells and tastes like. That was a sissy little hiss. It actually kind of smells like Mountain Dew. It's not as sweet smelling. It smells more like a lemon lime soda, more like a Sierra Mist. Okay, I'm intrigued. Let's try it. One more time. Okay, I'm actually shocked. This tastes a lot like Mountain Dew. Not 100%. It's a little less sweet than Mountain Dew, but also sweeter sometimes. That's the thing about those artificial sweeteners. They're initially not so sweet, and then the aftertaste is all that artificial sweetener because it's telling your taste buds this is super sweet when there's actually no sugar. And it's got a good lemony, limey, orangey flavor to it. And I know Mountain Dew's, kind of a mixture of all that, but it's not 100% Mountain Dew, but it's pretty darn close. If you're looking for something to cut some calories out of your diet and you still want kind of a nice sweet, treat for yourself, or you're a soda fanatic like me and you want something to cut back on your sugar intake, it's a good drink. Give it a try. You might be surprised. It's not as good as Coke Zero in my opinion, but for Pepsi starting to do these 0 calorie, 0 sugar sodas, I think it's a pretty darn good attempt, and I think it's well worth a try. So I say, go and get yourself some. All right, guys, that's going to do it for this one. We'll catch you next time. Have a good night.